If this isn't the result of dissolve complication, then I don't know what
the
is.
hell happened?
Please do it. Lips are literally shaped.
Whoa.
Yo, you see it vibrate every time she says something?
Her lips was twerking.
Yeah, her lips was definitely twerking. It kept like that. Like, whoa. Yo, no offense, young lady. You're looking crazy right now. I mean,
Ooh,
wow.
that looks like it hurts.
It
It's to the point where
does.
she's laughing because it looks crazy.
She's laughing, but it don't look like she's laughing. It look like she's just giving a little.
It's hard to laugh with something that big on your face. It's like, wow, that's...
Now you know that's crazy. If you could look down and see your lip, right? If you could look down and actually see your lip, like if your lip could actually stretch and touch your nose, like that's crazy,
Let me
bro.
try.
Your lip can do that?
No.
Mine can't. I feel for her.
I am alive and well. Day 2.
They went down.
Miraculously, they went down.
Whoa. The difference between 24 hours.
Yo.
Day 2. Whoa. What a big difference.
Of getting my lip dissolved and getting a severe allergic reaction. I think it's safe to say this was intense. From all the comments, I didn't realise how bad this reaction had gotten, and it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I rung 111 and they sent an ambulance out because it was deemed a potential allergic reaction, but a severe one because it was constantly getting bigger and bigger. And it can also be very delayed. And when I got this filler, I did have a patch test, but it wasn't within a 24-hour period. So when the patch test has happened...
You know what you got? You know what she's saying? A patch test where they take some of the
allergy
ingredient.
test, right?
No, a patch test, right? Where they take some of the ingredient and they put it on your skin.
To see if you
And
have
they
an
hope
allergy?
that you have an allergic reaction in office.
Right.
Now, I'll tell you a quick story about myself, right? In my teenage years, I would color my hair, no problem.
Oh wow, yeah.
I don't know what happened. By the
Yeah.
time I got to like 20 something,
But you ain't make a video out of that one though.
at that time it wasn't
no,
videos wasn't prominent, right?
No.
There was no TikTok.
You won't want to
So,
make no video anyway.
At about 25, 26, I decided to color my hair again. Like I said, I did it in my teenage years. And I felt like this weird kind of itchy, biting
was
type of
terrible.
sensation, like around the entire forehead area and temple area, right?
Yeah.
And it was just feeling real crazy. So I washed my hair out once again. And I did all this stuff and whatever. And I noticed it just kept getting worse because the scalp just started feeling more and more crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her tell it. I had to witness it. I'm gonna let her tell it.
Within less than a 24-hour period, I woke up and my head was like literally 2 times the size. I was like, yo, and my eyes were closed
She
shut.
was looking straight Asian, yo, like
An
yo,
Asian alien.
yeah, that's exactly what it was. You've seen the commercial with I forgot. It's a recent commercial right now with a girl. She's sitting in a swimming pool and she's
Oh, yes,
floating,
yes.
and she's eating some kind of
It's-
starburst or something like
yes,
that that makes
it's
her
a-
head go.
That's how I was looking.
Yo, her head was like. I was like, babe, where's your eyes? She's like, they're right here. I kid you not, her eyes were like a straight line, like you drew across.
It looked like just a line that somebody drew on a cartoon character.
It was weird.
And the crazy
man.
thing about it was,
I was like, yo, what can I do for you? I don't even like seeing you like.
he was like, you look like you're in pain. I was like, you think? It was irritated. It was itchy. It was hurting.
Yeah.
It was just
You could see all the
mess.
capillaries, all the veins,
capillaries,
everything.
the pores,
through the skin.
everything was prominent.
I was like, oh no.
And I was like, listen, I washed my hair again and I noticed nothing was helping. I took some Benadryl because I knew it was an allergic reaction. And I found myself to the nearest emergency room. When I got there and I unwrapped my head, because I
It was
put a
like,
towel around
they was
it.
like, whoa. They said, whoa. What the hell did you do?
It was crazy. The response from them was like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody expected it. Nobody expected
Yeah.
it. And they gave me a shot of some prednisone, epinephrine, the whole 9 yards. And I want to say like 48 to 72 hours, the allergy subsided. The head went back down to its regular size. I was scared. I'm not going to lie. I thought my head was going to kind of stay
I was thinking other things. I was like, yo, let me not even touch it for that shit go. And I have to live with that.
I totally get what she's saying. And the stupid thing was, I did a skin patch.
You have allergies for a lot of things. Like the other thing when your breast full of big.
That's a whole nother situation. But yeah, that was during pregnancy or whatever. I explained that another time. But the breast was like, whoa.
It just kept going, and the lactation period was active too. It was like standing under. It was like standing underneath what they call a Johnny pump, the fire hydrant, when you let the water come out the fire hydrant and you see it's like in 6 different little holes.
It was a mess, y'all. It was a mess.
Crazy.
And that came from a shot. It was like, okay, you know, if you've ever had a preemie baby or whatever, with the other pregnancies, they want to make sure that the other babies are not premature. So they give you the it's called betamethasone. It's a shot to develop their lungs early on, just in case you do have the children early. So that way they're matured and developed. And unfortunately, every time I get that shot, my breasts like literally swell up to the point where nobody has ever seen it. There's been no documented stories about anybody who gets the shot whose breasts come out to here and the whole 9 yards. Keep in mind, I'm still pregnant, so your breast is not supposed to be that big, because if you start lactating, it's going to cause contractions, which then leads you to having the baby early. And the baby's not even ready to be born, so they have to find a way to get the breast down. It was just a mess, and it happened to me. I have 3 kids, and it happened 3 times. But
I feel for her all 3 times.
It was a mess, y'all. So I could understand what she's saying.
Yeah.
Did the skin patch test, no reaction. Applied the hair dye, and boom. So she did the skin test, no reaction, and then suddenly her lips is like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a mess. That's why it's really, really important. I know time is of the essence, but that's why it's really important when you do a skin test. Don't go according to right away. Not even 5 minutes.
The skin here and on your face elsewhere is different.
But sometimes allergic reactions take time to wean its way in.
Body.
So unfortunately, just give it 24-hour turnaround period.
Correct.
Small skin patch, 24-hour turnaround period.
I got a delayed reaction of that, and that was only a few minutes before my appointment. And I don't want to fault this practitioner. I think she did a great job during the actual procedure. She was lovely, she was so kind, but she just made a mistake, and I think that's absolutely okay. We make mistakes in life, and I'm alive, I'm breathing, and that's all that matters. When I got to the hospital, they checked everything, and then they realised that I needed steroids, so they gave me IV steroids, and after a few hours I could see the fact that the swelling had reduced around like the top bit and a lot on the bottom. It was still quite big. It's still big now. This is like I've literally just got it done. This is like the swelling of when you first get a filler for me. So this is actually quite a safe size, but yeah, my lips will continuously go down because it is a dissolvent solution. And I found out that the solution used is also an enzyme that bees have in their sting. I've basically discovered that I may be allergic to a bee sting, and I've never been stung by a bee. So if I had been stung, maybe I would have known, yeah, this is not the right dissolvent for you. And so like the whole of TikTok assumes that they're like medical professions and think that it's okay to just leave things like that and not ring the hospital. But I think it's so important to let people know that it's actually okay to ring up emergency services if you think that your life is at threat. Genuinely I thought I'd have a massive allergic reaction, which I did, and I felt quite dizzy. In A&E, I almost fainted. So I was glad that I did that. Regardless of all the TikTok comments thinking they can tell me what I should and shouldn't do, I felt my life was at risk. So I'm glad I went, and I'm glad that I got these steroids, and I'm glad that I was prescribed more. Thankfully, my lips are going down a lot more. I think I actually like this look. No, I'm joking. I don't like this look. Anyone needs filler. I think you should be so beautiful in your own skin, and I genuinely think that facing repercussions and complications like wake-up calls for us all, and I face that wake-up call, and I just hope that everyone recognizes that they're beautiful in their own skin and they don't need all of that. Like, you're actually stunning, and I'm fine that I am a beautiful person, and I just need to start liking my face more, and that's fine. That's absolutely okay. These are my lips fully dissolved, and I'm really, really happy with the result of getting my lips dissolved and having a severe allergic reaction. Actually, I don't think it's fully, but I think it's almost there, and it is a little bit bumpy. They're a bit wrinkly, but I've been told that your lips over time it'll adjust to being back to how it used to be. So I am really, really happy I've got them back, and I do feel pretty again.
She feels pretty again. So I think it's fair enough to say that she definitely learned her lesson.
Yeah, she
and
did.
she said that it's a little bit stretched out, but over time it's gonna go back to itself. She's lucky.
I would like to see a complete before and what it looks like now, because I would honestly say that she probably didn't need it in the first place.
10 out of 10 she didn't.
Why did she do
10
it
out of 10 she didn't need it.
That's not for you. Like, what are you doing?
Exactly. But a lot of times influence. A lot of times it's influence from peer pressure, from people being around you, and also from TV. You know, you watch your favorite reality show or whatever, and it's just,
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
I know she would have went nuts if them shits would not go down. Imagine that. If they did not go down, oh my gosh. Cheese on bread is great. Yo, imagine that though. You have to walk around with two lips like that on your face.
I'm gonna insert a picture on this video of what her natural lips look like prior to the injections.
Yeah,
Lip
y'all be the judge. Did she have to do it, or did she want to do it?
Not at all.
So I don't know. That's one lesson well learned.
Not at all.
She didn't need it.
Nope.
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna insert it. Like I said, she definitely did not need it. It doesn't pay to want extra.
Yeah.
Just leave yourself the way it is. There's no extra.
Don't
The breast ain't that big. Leave it the way it is. It's all good.
Yeah.
The boom boom might not be that big. It doesn't matter.
God made you the way you are for a reason.
Somebody's gonna find you attractive.
Yes.
And a lot of times, right, for the younger viewers out there, a lot of the older people could definitely express and tell you that when you're younger, a lot of times you're small, you're puny, you feel underdeveloped amongst your peers. And we could tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people older than me could even tell you.
Yeah.
By the time a lot of times you hit the 30s and the 40s and so on and so forth, certain things just start to enhance and grow out of nowhere.
Yeah, just out of nowhere.
And you're like, whoa, where did that come from? You know what I'm saying? So just give your body time. Love the skin that you're in, not to sound cliche.
Yeah.
Leave your lips alone.
It's true.
Just leave your body alone.
Love the skin that you're in
Yes.
is the best thing that could be said for this video.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, y'all, let us know what you think about this video. Let us know if you are as shocked as we were. And let us know if you've ever seen anybody with an allergic reaction. That could be any type of reaction. And what was your first immediate response? And secondly, did you think those lips were going to go down? Because I know definitely I didn't.